Listening 48. Listen and read. The history of the pen.
The prehistoric world. People used stones to draw pictures in caves. They also used sharp objects or bones to make marks on clay.
The ancient world. Ancient people developed writing systems. They needed something better to write with. The Egyptians invented the first paper. It was called papyrus. It was made from plants called reeds. In China, people used brushes made from animal hair to write with. In other places, pens were made from reeds. One end of the hollow reed was cut into a point or a nib. The pen was filled with writing liquid. People used liquid from plants to write with. Then the Chinese invented black ink. It was made from soot from fire, oil, and animal bones. Today, this is made with different things.
In the 7th century, people used quill pens. Quill pens were made from the hollow feathers of birds. They worked better than reed pens because they were softer and you could clean them and use them more often.
In the 10th century, the first fountain pen was made. The pen held ink in a reservoir inside it, and the ink traveled down to the nib. However, sometimes drops of ink came out of the pen and ruined the paper.
1938. Laszlo Biro invented the ballpoint pen. It had a tiny ball in its tip, which rotated as it moved along the paper and picked up ink from a cartridge inside. It worked well because it was clean to use.
1965. The space pen was invented. The space pen could write underwater, upside down, in extreme temperatures, and at zero gravity. Astronauts used them in space. The space pen can do everything. But who knows what pens will be invented in the future?